Hello, I'm Josh Castic from the Josh Castic Show.
I'm Lafayette Moore from AsteroidXArmageddon.
So we're here to talk about a show we've been working on for a few months and talking about for more than a year, called Super Smash Bros. The Elemental Wars, or just Elemental Wars for short. And so the plot.
Okay, the plot. It's the main story of the season, or the TV series, or show, whatever you want to call it. It's about three warriors chosen by a prophecy to gather with the Guardians, or to meet with the Guardians, and then train, and to basically take down and destroy the evil forces that threaten Planet Smash Bros.
Yeah. So now a few warnings, and talk about so that we can avoid, just continuity errors. Like, we have to think about that. Like, that's the worst thing when you're
Arch nemesis.
Arch nemesis, when you're making sure you don't want continuity errors, and there's just some things that you might be annoyed about when you're watching it.
Like inconsistency.
So first, for my viewers, you guys don't have to worry about it. There is no voice acting. There's no voice acting. You don't have to find crazy voices. Like, you do not have to worry about that, okay?
I heard that was like a train wreck.
Oh yeah, You don't have to worry about that. It's basically
like when you're playing a game, like the characters.
It's like dialogue that you have to read. So it's like that. So you basically read. So it's like a game. So it's like that, where you just read what they say. Then also there is, maybe you should say about
okay, like another thing. There's at some points in time, there's supposed to be awkward moments or awkward silence or serious silenceness, and though that might not be any sound at all, and since there's no talking or people actually talking and all that stuff, it would just be straight up silence. So I mean, it might end up being weird, but it just adds to the story, I guess. And another thing, one of the villains is uses magic, and then he releases something, and it says this weird spell. It's just they're literally just random jumbled up letters that just make up. They're not even words. Okay, I mean, you can try to decipher it if you want to. Good luck. It's a mess. So if you see
that won't be till the last episode. So you don't really have to worry about that. That's in the last episode. We really want to make it feel like magic, and usually magic spells are weird to read and all that. And we just want to give that aspect of it.
No, the beauty about magic, you don't have to explain anything about it. It's there. It's whatever it wants it to be.
Yeah.
Anyway,
well, there are rules though.
Obviously,
I think that is all the words we have to do, right?
In terms of weird things that could possibly go into the show.
And there are definitely weird things. Since this is based on a game, there are a lot of things we don't have control over. So if you see some random thing happen, it's literally because we don't have any control over it. It's the game that does it. There's one scene where there's a bunch of punching bags, things that just that just drop. We have no control over that. That is completely the game. We have no control over that. So there. Definitely, don't.
Don't criticize us for that. It ain't our fault.
No, it ain't our fault. So don't criticize for that.
Blame the game.
Because this is definitely based on a game, so it.
Yeah, we literally use the game.
If we had animation,
that wouldn't have been a problem.
It wouldn't have been a problem, but we know nothing about things, so we can't really do that.
Yeah.
So,
we literally just straight up use the game to just tell our story. But then.
Okay, so now we have to.
We also had different roles. You were the script guy and all that.
Okay, so now to our roles. So he's the creator. He came up with the idea, and I helped him with it, getting the story and condensing it to a 13-episode plot, and coming up with the script. Now, I would say I'm the.
We both had a hand.
We
both had a hand in this.
We have both had a hand in the script and stuff like that. So we kind of just work together to make sure like the script is good, and so that there ain't any continuity errors like that. So,
and typos.
And typos, because that would be a worse thing. But
there's some seriously crazy typos.
Oh, there were a lot of crazy typos we had to fix. Because that's what happens. Like when you're trying to get this done, and you just do it like so fast. Like it continuity where it's
not continuity.
Well,
it's
not continuity,
typo.
but it's just errors. It's human error. So it's like. I mean, we're human, so we can't really do much.
Yeah, we're not machines.
We're
it's not like we can be perfect at everything.
Yeah, so we hopefully fixed everything, except for
there might be a couple that slipped through the cracks.
There might be a couple that split through the cracks, and so if you see that,
you can let us know in the comments.
You can let us know in the comments, but just to let you know, don't judge that, please.
Yeah.
Like I mean, we're only human, so that we're just warning you on that. So we both directed it. He did all the photography and all that, like
video capturing and editing. Because like I mean, I have the game and the controllers and like the iMovie app. I mean, he has a list like that, of course, because he made a skip master hand. But I mean, but yeah, I mean, I basically just did all the editing.
Yeah, so we're director and producer mostly. We share that role, and then the script. And there isn't really any rules. That's pretty much all we did with it. So the episode format each season we're playing is going to be a 13 episode, and it's most likely the case that there are certain episodes where are split into 2 parts.
Yeah, there's too long to be one episode. Like it ended up being an hour or something.
Yeah, and so we basically just split them, but we'll be releasing both parts on the day that episode is supposed to release on.
And they'll be under the same number. So let's say like episode 5 was a 2-part thing. Both parts will still be listed as episode 5. So.
Yeah, so not the fact that episode 5 will be
that's just an example.
That's just an example. So don't take a word on that. Don't. But
grain of salt.
Grain of salt. Yeah. So like I said, it's going to be a 13 episode. We're going to be releasing each episode on a Saturday up to the final. So this trailer we're talking to you right now, you would already know that's going to be released on a Saturday. So now that's pretty much it. So
and the release date for the very first episode will be listed after this said trailer.
Yeah. So that's it. So bye.
See you.